First, though, as Prime Minister Albanese toured Brisbane today, singing the praises of solar panels in a random backyard in Brisbane, on the other side of the world, Sheikh Hassan Yousef figuratively lobbed a hand grenade in the Prime Minister's very own backyard. Now, the Sheikh, a 70-year-old Hamas veteran, described as an extremist, is there any other kind of Hamas leader, issued a statement that has stunned not just critics of our pointless, politically motivated recognition of Palestine, but I'm sure it will unsettle many in Labor from the right rather than the Palestinian-supporting left. Think about it. A senior member of a terrorist outfit, declared as such around the world and declared here as a terrorist outfit, with the 9 papers they are reporting, Hamas claims that this has vindicated its shock October 7 attacks on Israel. Let me repeat that in case you missed it. Hamas says it feels vindicated for October 7, where they slaughtered and kidnapped 1,200 innocent Israelis, beheading people, raping women, murdering children and babies and dragging Jews behind trucks through Gaza. Australia, according to this bloodthirsty outfit, gives them vindication. How can that be? If possible, this statement gets worse. Yousef, by the way, is described as an extremist. One of his own sons, who called Hamas corrupt terrorists, he sort of got that right, I imagine. I would add homicidal maniacs hell-bent on destroying Israel. Now, the statement itself went on with the Sheikh rejecting the idea that Hamas will put down its arms in any peace deal. How's your recognition demands looking now, PM? This nasty supporter of terrorism, this Sheikh, and the worst attack on Jews since the Holocaust, went on to call our Prime Minister, your Prime Minister, politically courageous and urged other countries to actually support them. Palestine, like Australia, has to end the suffering being caused under Israeli occupation, all without disarming or handing back hostages or vowing to have no role in a future Palestine. All the key points that our Prime Minister naively expected might actually happen with his hollow gesture, again attacked by US Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
Yeah, and first of all, it's largely meaningless, right? It's symbolic, and they're doing it primarily for one reason, and that is their internal politics, their domestic politics. Yeah, the truth of the matter is that the future of that region is not going to be decided by some UN resolution. It's not going to be decided by some press release by a prime minister or a president from some country. It's going to be decided on the ground. In fact, but all these statements are meaningless. Like they're not going to change anything.
That's our closest ally. Look, I deliberately use the word naive in regard to the Prime Minister's understanding of Hamas and Palestine. This morning, before the Sheikh started patting him on the back, the Prime Minister was asked on the Today Show about his idea that Hamas won't play a role in a recognised Palestinian state. His response to that question from Karl Stefanovic says a lot.
Hamas is a terrorist organisation. It has no role to play. And Hamas, I've seen some of the comments that have been made about Hamas somehow being rewarded. Hamas is opposed to 2 states. This is the opposite of what Hamas wants.
That was this morning. Later today, Hamas told the 9 papers that they felt vindicated by Anthony Albanese recognising Palestine. Well, this afternoon, the opposition leader Susan Lee made a defiant point of her own.
If you've got a listed terrorist organisation cheering on your foreign policy, it might be time to admit that you got it wrong.
Look, I reckon the Prime Minister's got a lot of thinking to do today after that statement from Sheikh Yousef, and he needs to talk to us, the Australian people, about where this is all going and where it might end up.